Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having a Libra Sun and a Libra Ascendant in a natal chart. Now, having the same sign as the Sun and the Ascendant indicates this person, there's no subterfuge, there's no duplicity, there's no really concealing the inner self, because having the sun and the rising sign in the same sign indicates that the inner and outer self are both merged. What you see is what you get. The outer projection of self, the outer demeanor, which is the rising sign or ascendant, is the same as what is the inner self, which is the sun. Now, this could indicate that the Libra characteristics and attributes are very strongly accentuated and emphasized. The tact, the diplomacy, being refined, striving for peace, tranquility, perhaps a strong affinity for the arts, reconciliation, being a mediator, being basically, and being very sociable, being very people appeasing. These energies are doubly emphasized and can come out very strong in this person, since the sun and the ascendant are in the same sign. This person might, if they're interested in art, they may do it in the Libra way, in a very refined, interested in like art that's very refined. Their relationships may be apt to be very peaceful, is what they strive for. Now, the sun in our natal charts represents our basic ones, and the rising sign or ascendant can represent the manner or method in which one attains these basic ones. Now, with the Libra Sun basic ones can be connected with peace, with justice, with fairness, equilibrium, relationships, partnerships, having things that are equitable, having peace, which could also, I believe, be inner peace as well. And these basic wants can be attained in a Libra, like way, a Libra rising way, and it can be done through tact, through diplomacy, relationships and partnerships. They may be attained by trying to appease the other person very strongly, by showing fairness, by showing diplomacy, by being equitable. Finding that inner peace may come perhaps through a Libra-like profession, which could be as in the law department, such as an attorney, a paralegal, a bailiff, a judge. It could be something else that may be another profession that could be Libra-like, could be a diplomat, working as an arbitrator, doing something connected with negotiation, doing something where you're working as like a marriage counselor. Having that strong ability for reconciliation is right up Libra's alley. It could be something connected, just something with just showing the fairness and seeing both sides of the issue. So anyway, it's important to look at the aspect, if any, is made between the Sun in Libra and the Libra Ascendant. Now, if you have a conjunction, let's say that the Libra Sun is at 8 degrees and the Libra Ascendant is at 10 degrees, this could be very intensifying, and it can amalgamate these energies really a lot, very strong. And the Sun conjunct the Ascendant can indicate strong vitality, and I think especially if it's in the first house. So you could have a very strong concentration, more stronger than the typical Sun and Libra Ascendant combination. Now, let's say you could have a minor aspect take place. Let's say that you have a semi-sextile take place between the Sun in Libra and the Libra Ascendant. Well, let's say that the Libra Sun is at 0 degrees and the Libra Ascendant is at 29 degrees. That would form a semi-sextile aspect, and This is it's not major, but being it's an auspicious minor aspect, and it could show a very strong, not a very strong, I should say, a slightly positive. Uh, Auspicious aspect, and as far as integration goes, this could have make a good blending and integration, but not as strong as far as a major positive aspect would go. So you would have a very good, you could have a good integration, and it's slightly positive as far as the Sun in Libra and the Libra Ascendant. Well, it's also important to look at the house placement of the Sun in Libra, because even though the ascendant in this case is the same sign as the Sun, it's important you could see where the Sun, where the Sun energy comes out strongly. And now, if the Sun, let's say the Sun in Libra is in the 12th house, well, the Sun in our charts can represent that need to shine. And the thing is with the Sun, if the Sun in Libra is posited in the 12th house, it could indicate that this person brings that Sun in Libra, that energy, that need for to be fair, to be equitable, in matters connected perhaps with spirituality. Uh, it could be that this person might want to shine maybe in the metaphysical or something behind the scenes, or showing that Libra charm, the diplomacy, the tact in private, as well as what they're projecting outwardly, indicated by the Libra ascendant. Let's say that the Sun in Libra is posited in the first house. Well, this could indicate a strong need for perhaps some kind of attention and recognition or notoriety, and it could be very well in an artistic like endeavor, which is corresponds, of course, with Libra, or a Libra like profession, such as working in the law, the attorney, something with reconciliation, like the marriage counselor I was telling you about before. So, and it could also indicate a strong vitality could be connected with this as well, if you have the Sun in Libra in the first house. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having the Sun in Libra and the Ascendant in Libra in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having the Sun in Libra and a Scorpio Ascendant in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.